Okay, so tonight I'm going to do some rock painting. I am going to just paint this neutral gray, a coat of it on these to cover the white, and then I'll work from there. So here we go. Okay, so I have a coat of that neutral gray on the rocks. Trying to make sure I made full coverage on it to not show any of the white. I also dabbed a bit of gray on the riverbed and parts of the sculpture mold that were exposed to kind of make them look a little bit like a rock. So what I'm going to do next is let this dry a little bit, and I'm going to use a technique called dry brushing on these rocks. I'm going to dry brush a layer of brown, probably the raw umber, and then a layer of black. But I'll show that technique once this dries. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to dry a little bit, I decided to make a couple waterfalls. So I have this product here. So I'm just going to squirt some of it out on some wax paper. I don't know how easy it's going to come out. I might have to use both hands on this and poke this with a thing, because I've used this quite a bit. So let me get that done and I'll restart the video. Okay, so I ended up cleaning that cap, and now it comes out quite easily. So basically I'm just going to squeeze it out like this. Don't think I need it much longer than this. Kind of thick. Yeah, I gotta do this with both hands. Okay, so I got some lines. This ended up just squirting out, so I'm going to try to get a couple lines out of this. But basically, I'm just going to take this and kind of smush it up so it's a little flatter. And then it might take a couple days, depending on how thick it is, to dry. It's going to dry clear, so whatever texture I put on this is going to be the texture of the waterfall. So I kind of want a whole bunch of kind of like points and kind of pointing downstream. So I'm going to attempt to do that the best I can, and then I'll continue. So see, I'm kind of teasing it so it will get some texture here. I can always add more once I get these to dry. I can cut these to whatever size I want once I peel them off. And I actually use the same product to glue it onto the diorama. So I'll place these after I cut them to wherever way I want them, place them on the waterfall, and use the same product to glue them so they'll stay on there. And basically I'm going to let this sit for several days and let it dry, and then hopefully I'll be able to peel it off. Even if I can't peel it off, I can just cut around it, because you're not going to see the wax paper on the back of it anyway. There'll also be more stuff I'll do on the surface of this to make it look more realistic too. But I'll go into those details when this dries and I get to that point to put it on the diorama.